Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 42 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms as Sun Jian. Although we're not Sun Jian anymore, are we? But anyway, just a quick recap as to where we left things off. Well, you can see the map here. We are the red. We've got our vassals here. In fact, let's just change this over to diplomacy. So the light green here is our vassals. We actually have quite a sizable kingdom now, which is good. We are, at the moment, I guess that our kind of objective for now is to reach king and become a kingdom. So we need, what, 89 more prestige to do that. So it's been pretty slow going. Again, kind of my lack of understanding of the game when I first started this campaign has caused that, but anyway, it's fine. We are at war with Yanbaihu, and also the Kingdom of Song kind of poses a bit of a threat. We're in an alliance with the Kingdom of Shuhan, but he is at war with the Kingdom of Song and losing by the looks of it as well, which is not good. So we might have a big divide by the end of this. Beijian over here is the vassal of Kingdom of Song as well. I'd like that to change at some point, so when we go to war with the Kingdom of Song, I think I'm going to fight for their independence, just so they're not fighting against us. That's the plan anyway. But it's going to be tough either way, I think, just because of the amount the Kingdom of Song kind of owns compared to us. But anyway, that all said, let's just continue where we left off. So we're currently, fighting over this territory here that Yanbaihu owns. We've got a few armies over this way. Can't remember what we were doing with them. I know Sun Ren had taken this settlement here. These two armies, however, I guess they're preparing to fight against Yanbaihu over here. South is now our vassal as well, so any of his armies will fight with us. So we definitely outnumber them, that's for sure. But yeah, Yanbaihu's got a fairly decent force here. We need to be careful fighting over the water and all that kind of stuff. Probably at the end of a turn here, I would have thought. Yes, we are by the looks of it. Although Chandiao has not moved, but I know that I have some armies kind of positioned, yeah, kind of up here. I guess these guys are just, making sure that no one attacks us from the north. One guy actually died as well in the last episode, which was very sad because he was one of my favourite generals. However, Lady Wu was taking over as commander of this force now. I don't think I really need these three armies kind of up here. So I'm thinking of moving Chandiao back down south to help out against Yanbaihu. In fact, actually, yeah, let's do that. He hasn't moved this turn, so he can move now. Where do we want him to strike? I guess over here somewhere. 6 turns though, that's quite a long time for him to get there. It's a bit annoying. Over this way. Again, it's like another large amount of turns for him to get here. Let's just send him this way. It's fine. Take the 6 turns, whatever. Cool. I don't think there's anyone else, actually. There is Lady Wu as well. However, she is going to remain where she is, just to... well, it's really just in case the Duchy or the Kingdom of Song does go to war with us. I've got some defense there for that initial onslaught that we'll almost certainly face. But yeah, my ally is not doing too well. See how that goes, I guess, over time. But let's end the turn and see where we end up. We don't really have much money to build anything right now, but we do have a fairly healthy income now, which is good. Might even be able to raise another army at some point soon. But I might also just wait until we need that army to do that, just so we can start building up some money. Anyway, let's end the turn and carry on. Cool, so Lejun has offered me a non-aggression pact, and they're going to pay me for it. I'm tempted to agree, and accept this. However, the only issue I've got with this is that he is a vassal of the Kingdom of Song. Now, this is a problem because we are inevitably going to go to war with him. And I don't know how that's going to affect my trustworthiness, or even if that matters, to be honest, I'm not sure. But I think what I'm going to do is... it's a good question, actually. What do I do? Should I just accept it? I don't need the money, not particularly. But it would be good to have some of his vassals on my side. Just so that when he... well, if he calls them to war, there's a chance he'll say no. So, actually, let's accept it.
A productive meeting. Thank you.
Cool, so the Kingdom of Songs commanded their vassal Shi Hui to join a war against Hang Tong. Doesn't really concern me, I don't think. Faction succession. Oh, Kong Rong might have died. Okay. Si Zenshu has taken over that faction. Alright, cool. One to keep note of. Ambush discovered, whatever, that's fine. Seen that one. Buildings, alright, we've got a bunch of buildings which actually made our income even better, which is good. Food production still alright as well. Yeah, I think we're doing okay so far. Wonder if... Well, I wonder if any of those has given us prestige. We'll have to check. Have a look in a second. And then there's some people of merit who I'm not all too concerned about right now. That did not give us any prestige. I really need to start making buildings that give us prestige. I want to get up to Kingdom as soon as possible. I feel like that's what we need to do to trigger, like, the... I guess the story, if you want to call it that, to continue. But yeah, the Kingdom of Song have got all their armies like over here fighting against my ally. Problem is, if he calls me into that war, I can't accept it. Not yet, anyway. I need to deal with Yanbaihu first. I think as soon as Yanbaihu's dealt with, then we need to make a decision as to what we do about the Kingdom of Song, because I think we need to do something. We can't just let him continue. But I also don't want to get bogged down into another massive war like I did with Cao Cao. We won it eventually, fair enough, but yeah, it was troublesome to say the least. Anyway, let's continue with what we were doing then. So we've got Chandiao over here, who we want to move down this way. It's going to take him a few turns though. Okay, Yanbaihu's decided he's going to sit there and defend. I've got a couple of options then. I can probably put Sun Ren onto the water here and just go right past him. It's not actually a bad option, you know. Maybe we do that with a couple of them. Let me do it in one turn, let's check. Let's check with this army here. So we can get them across in one turn. Let's do that with these two. Keep them together still. That's a good idea. And let's pop him into the settlement for now. And these three are kind of together now. And we've got access to Yanbaihu's settlements and actually himself as well. Attack him if we want to do so. And this army would probably support us if we did it. Okay, I don't think there's actually anyone else to move this turn. Let's have a look. Qingpu, he's staying up north. There he is. Lady Wu is staying up north as well. And these guys have all moved. So, yep, nothing else to do there. We do have a little bit of money though. Got about 9,000, almost 10,000 in the bank. So it would make sense for me to start looking at buildings now. Again, I want to build something that's going to give us prestige. Looks like this building is giving us +5, but doesn't give us any more prestige if we go the next rank up. Legendary armor, but what it does is it gives us bigger garrison, that's for certain. Let me just check. Okay, this has only got 3 different buildings on this tree. I'm not actually too sure what the difference is here. Other than the garrison, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to bother with that one, because it's more upkeep for, well, I can't see what for really, that's the problem. If we go up to a large city, that does give us more prestige. I think we should do that wherever we can. The main settlements tend to give you a bit of a boost. That's in Changsha capital as well, so not a bad place to do it either. Also, so the only problem we have with doing this is it usually costs us more food per turn, and also population grows, which can adversely affect public order. So that's something we need to kind of counterbalance with buildings like this, the Confucian Shrine, which increases public order. Those are the sorts of things we need to watch out for. So I think we'll upgrade the main settlement there as well. However, I don't think we'll do any more this turn because, well, we still have some buildings going at the moment as well, but we don't want food production to be, you know, to become a problem. That is all our money for this turn as well, though, so let's leave it there. We do have a reform. I keep forgetting where it is that I want to be moving towards on the reform track, or tree, sorry, but whatever, it's fine. Now, I feel like we had an idea at the end of the last episode as to where we wanted to move to on here, and I can't remember where it was. It was something that was going to improve our financial situation. I think it was this one for the -10% character salary, if I remember correctly. I think that's where we were headed. Yes, I think it was. Let's do it anyway. It seems like a good one to get. We will have a look around some of these others as well over time. Check on that. Yeah, that actually increases our income again quite a bit. Cool. Right, I'll end the turn there.
I think this will
And instantly we have an empire with coalition members. I don't want him to be emperor. Yeah, I definitely don't want him to be the emperor. If anyone's going to be emperor, mate, it is me, not you. Let's reject that.
This portends good omens.
Alright then, so Yanbai, who has engaged in battle with this. Oh, actually, no. What's happened is Cao Cao's force has attacked Yanbai, and we're getting pulled into it. I think it's the army that's over here in this settlement is close enough to act as reinforcements. So we'll have this army reinforcing. I quite like the odds here. I think it makes sense. I mean, Cao Cao himself has a small army, but that's okay. I think even on our own we could probably beat this army. So let's go for it. Let's fight this one on the battlefield, guys. So I'll see you there. Alright then, guys. So because we're acting as reinforcements here, and this is an AI faction that is doing the attacking. Now Cao Cao is in a fort. Not Cao Cao, sorry, Yanbai. He's in a fort, and Cao Cao's put his forces kind of on the outside. We're going to be coming in from here. We'll only have control of our army, so I think the best thing to do is, I mean, we can't control what Cao Cao does, so we'll let him just kind of do whatever he wants, I guess. We'll move our army up to this side here. We'll just bring all of them. There's no point splitting them up or anything like that. Try to burn down these walls if Cao Cao doesn't do it before us. We also have some artillery, so we'll make use of that. And then we'll just take it slow in this battle. Don't want to rush in or anything like that. Let's get started. Now, what I might do is cut forward here until we get closer in, because I need to form all my guys up and everything. However, the action is going to kick off pretty quick over here. So if there's anything of note, I'll be back to show you. However, if not, I'll probably see when my army's like over there somewhere. Alright, see you in a second, guys. Alright guys, just to let you know what's going on here, they have already started fighting. I'm not confident that Cao Cao's going to be able to do this on his own. He is bringing some juggernauts, however, which are pretty deadly, close range. So he might do a lot of damage here. However, yeah, he's gonna lose basically. So it's gonna be up to me. I think I've brought my cavalry up here. I'm bringing the rest of my force up as well. I'm gonna attack them all from one side. I think it makes sense to do that. We'll break people off as and when we need to. And we've got my artillery here as well. Now they're obviously moving a lot slower, and we're gonna have to bring them quite a bit closer yet before they're gonna be of any use. But I think I'm just gonna bombard them first before I do anything else, and maybe burn down this side of this wall as well and get these towers out of the way. Get them out of the fight. So that's the plan. Let's actually just stay and watch what the Juggernauts are going to do. I've got this on fast forward. Okay, it looks like Yanbai who's going to come out and stop them from doing whatever they were about to do. Maybe he's not going to stop them. This will be pretty terrible for Yanbai if these guys get shots off, which they are doing. Yep.
Oh, get back up!
Damn.
You coward!
How many guys did that kill? Not as many as I thought. You want to shoot into that big blob there, mate. Awesome. Right, okay. Are my guys shooting now? Yes, they are. Let's actually just aim at that tower, please. But yeah, you do want to shoot the rest of them as well at some point. Yeah, Juggernauts are not going to do anything else, I don't think. My artillery units able to shoot? They are. So let's do that. Oh, no, they're not actually. That confused me. No, not quite yet. So they need to move forward a little bit more yet. But yeah, I am just going to shoot these guys down, I think. So actually take them off fire arrows now. And have them, yeah, just shoot at the soldiers here. They're shielded and everything, but, you know, it's fine.
Look to your own troubles before mine.
Yeah, the Juggernauts are down. Shame they didn't get more damage in. That would have been nice, but anyway. It's fine. Okay. I did ask you guys to not be on... not be on flaming arrows, please. Would be nice, and if you could get back into position. Would also be nice. Got my cav here as well. Now, there's not much my cav can do. They've got caltrops all over here, which I think are bad for cav, if I'm right, and he's got lots of spearmen. So my cav are just going to sit in reserve for now, I think. In fact, I might actually move them over to this side, though. come this way, though. That would be nice. These guys in range as of yet? Not quite. Let's just get them to shoot at this unit at the back here, and then this should be ready shortly. Got flaming shots for these guys as well, but don't think they're going to need to use that right now. Yeah, I think they're good as they are. The normal bolts. But yeah, if they blow up here, then we'll shoot them. Almost within range. Let me just hit fast forward again until they get into range. Yep, that's all burning down now as well. So that this whole half of the wall is gone, pretty much. Okay, these guys are now shooting. Have they fired off a shot yet? I'm not sure. Why are we still firing fire arrows at these guys? Changed them to standard shot ages ago. I'm sure I did. Anyway. Okay, you guys shoot at this first unit. Let's just... Actually, no, these guys are all blobbed up. Shoot at these ones. Be nice to see these bolts come in because they do a lot of damage. Yeah, look, they've got spikes up here as well, so definitely don't want to charge down this central part here. We're coming down the side here when we do. Don't actually have very many men left. I wonder if those juggernauts maybe did more damage than I thought. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to wait for these. Actually, they are firing right now. Let's wait and watch. Miss. I got a few of them. Nice. More bolts coming in now as well. Yeah, nice. Alright, we're shooting these guys down pretty nicely. They're all about to run. Let's just grab a bunch of my boys here. And let's move in. Start moving in. Oh, no. Grab all of them, please. Even running now as well. Let's get my general in with them. We'll use these spears here just in case they manage to flank with any cav. We've also got this artillery, which I think we'll just shoot into this blob here now. Actually, just aim for their archers. Makes the most sense. You go for Yan Baihu, please. And spears, you come out this way to fight against cavalry. Pretty quick, please. That would be nice. I'm actually going to decline this. Nice, everyone's kind of charging in where we want them. I've actually decided to ride out completely and bypass all my spears, which I carefully placed. Never mind, it's alright. It's one of those things. So they've got some cav there. The rest of the cav are over here, but they're about to run. Let's charge them with our spears and finish those guys off, please. Then we'll move our cav around here so that they can get into position. I guess you guys just shoot over here into this blob. And you guys charge in as well, please. Those spears are gone. They've actually broken completely as well, which is good. The rest of them are all coming in now as well. Let's get my cav in over this side. Got caltrops there, but we should dodge them, I think. Yeah, charge these guys in the back. I think we'll make mincemeat of them. I think those juggernauts must have done more damage than I expected. Yeah, that's it. It's victory. Yeah, those juggernauts must have done more damage than I expected. They did seem to have a lot of units that just weren't there when I looked again. So maybe they just wiped them out. I don't know. I mean, they're really good, those juggernauts, but they are pretty self-destructive. Like, they get destroyed really easily. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to bother wasting time chasing these guys down. Let's just claim the victory here, and I'll see you guys back on the battlefield. Nice. Bit of money for us. Could get some heroism. Yeah, nice. But this wasn't my turn, I don't think, so I'll see you at the start of my turn. Oh, we actually gained some ancillaries as well. Yeah, we'll take the replenishment. Yeah. Next I will see you at the beginning of my turn. Cool, so the Kingdom of Song have asked Shi Hui to fight against Yan Baihu, but they're miles away, they're not gonna get in. think he's done that with a few of his vassals. So we've got an event here, competitive versus competitive. You're observing a battalion drilling when you notice 2 warriors competing. You first, one cries, offering his bow. No, you first, the other replies, through gritted teeth. As they argue, the entire battalion turns to watch. Ooh, what do I do? Side with the first one. This is between Sun Quan and Gan Ning, or between Sun Quan and Mi Fang. Let's do it with Gan Ning. Cool. Get rid of those. Gain some ancillaries there. That's cool. Made some friends. Not too bothered about these buildings we gained. Yeah, we've got a large city. Currency Inspector Office, which I think is one of those ones that reduces corruption, which is really good. So let's actually have a look at that. Is it this one? It is. Yeah, so that drops corruption by 10%. Now we could go up to the next one as well, which drops corruption in adjacent commanderies by 10%. Really good, because I'm guessing you can stack that. So if you have different commanderies that are adjacent to each other that have this, they help each other out. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take that straight away. I'm gonna start building that one, I think. Awesome. And we actually got to sit here as well. Let's upgrade this if we can too. Get rid of this here. Let's upgrade that as well. Cool. Do we have buildings still up here? So we do. Yeah, so we're still making 10 food. I think now we do need to start to think about... Sorry, we need to start thinking about food production. Where can we get that from? I'm sure we have lots of provinces where we can. We're going to need to take some more different reforms though in order to do that, which is fine. Cool. Well, we'll have a look around after, sort of towards the end of this turn. Building something we need to do. But that's fine. That was a good turn. I think we actually gained some prestige as well. Yes, we did. We gained 4, so we're on 115 now. It's going to take a little while before we get up to Kingdom. But now that we're focusing on it and tracking it, as I probably should have been doing a while ago, but we were preoccupied with other things. But yeah, now we should be able to get that done quicker. Alright, so we've got Ouyang over here. What's the garrison like here? Does it tell me? I thought it would tell me. Maybe there isn't a garrison there. I know certain, like if a particular settlement's like so low that it doesn't have a garrison, that can happen. Let's just send some Ren. No, there is a small garrison, but it's fine. We can delegate that quite comfortably.
We fought with ferocity, but honor.
Getting a little bit of money in, a little bit of heroism for that one. That's all good. Occupy there.
Fine settlement. We'll take it.
And where shall we move? Shao Shiyu. I guess we want to just strike directly south, join up our provinces down this way, and then move up this way. Or I guess Sun Ren could move south and this way, and we could send Shao Shiyu over to Ouyang over here. Don't know how much of a garrison there is there or anything, but I guess we'll find out. Let's move over. I think we should move him in as well. Jian Yuyin. Let's get him moving across too. It makes sense, I think, to send them both, take as many of these settlements for ourselves, rather than Xu Wu or Cao Cao getting them. But yeah, Yanba, who's not long for the world now, I don't think. Wonder if actually we can
It's you.
get peace with him.
Very well.
He still doesn't want peace, but it's not going to cost me a bunch to get him to do it. Guess we could vassalize him, maybe. Nah, he's not going to go for that. Definitely not going to go for that. Diplomatic treaties. Now, I was under the impression you can, at some point, just take over their faction. I might be wrong about this. I probably am wrong about this, actually. I know that you can annex them once you vassalize them. And that's one way of doing it, but anyway, it's fine. We're not going to do it just yet anyway. We need to obviously beat him down a little bit more before he's going to accept this, so we will leave that one for now. Cool. Well, what's next on the agenda then? Got armies to move. So, Chandiao, we're moving him down, aren't we, from the north? Probably want to get him over to this area over here, but it's going to take him ages to get there. You know what, actually, I should just be marching him. I don't know why I wasn't doing that already, actually. Yeah, I think we just go all the way to the right-hand side here. Take a few turns to get there, but if we can take some of these settlements, it helps us out. Take it from the left and from the right, and then my vassals are kind of taking up the middle area. So, yeah, that works. The Chengpu, Lady Wu, sitting in garrison. That's fine as well. Let's have a look and see where we can get some food production going. That's what we need to do next, I think. I might just spend a few minutes doing this. We don't have a ton of money and only a few places we can actually build. Okay. I thought there was more places we had for growing food. However, it might just be the case that I just don't have the money or maybe the reforms to do it yet. Or we're already building things there, maybe something like that. I was saying that, we've got this building here which is giving us plus 75 food production. We could upgrade it here to a farm tool distribution, which gives us 100% food production. So we'll get a plus 25% increase in food production. We're only making 5 so far, which isn't a lot though. That's the only issue. This isn't really a food production region, so maybe we try one of the other ones. Here we're making no food. Didn't think that was the case. So this building is kind of useless if we're not making any food here. Although I thought we were making food. Well, this smuggling warehouse in this fishing port is giving us plus 10 to corruption, plus 10% to corruption, and minus 5 to public order. I think I want to get rid of this. That's for sure. I wonder if that's because we just didn't build anything there in time or something. Actually, sorry, just cancel that. We can convert this to a communal fishing pier, which gives us food production, which is what we want. It gives us prestige as well, and a garrison. So let's do that. And we've got food tents as well. Actually, I think this is because we just took this from someone else. Or did we? I'm not sure, actually. This is also giving us corruption and public order problems as well, so let's demolish this one too. And we'll build something there on the next turn. Yeah, that's pretty terrible that that was even a thing. Anyway, we can deal with that next turn, but that should help our food production situation. We've still got a little bit of money left. I just don't think we've got anywhere to build. Here we've got a building which is giving us plus 15% income from peasantry. Yeah, we might as well convert this one as well. That's giving us prestige. Might just demolish this one here. What's this one doing? Plus 200 from industry. Might as well convert that as well. Okay. Not much stuff going on with the military there. Took a little bit of time to check out the economics. I hope that didn't bore you to death, but I think that should sort quite a few things out going forward. It's nice now that I've actually got time to worry about these things, which I didn't before. But anyway, let's end the turn there and see what Yanbaihu gets up to in between turns. Cool. So Kingdom of Song of Jun to fight against Yanbaihu as well. That's cool. Doesn't really. I'm going to get there before we kill them. Bunch of buildings finished there, which have increased our food production. Income stayed about the same, but I've got a feeling that we have. Oh yeah, actually, we've got a bunch of these currency inspector offices now. It's really good. Let's actually just quickly work through some of these, and maybe we might need to upgrade them. Let's just go through them, sort of by the building type. So let's check these currency inspector offices first. There's that one, currency inspector office there. Upgrade that, and that gives us the adjacent corruption bonus as well. So let's get that. Both of these places if we can. Might use a lot of our money, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That works, I think. Communal workshops, that's not the same thing, I don't think. Farm labourer camp. Check on this because this could be for food production. I think it is. How much are we making here? Farming 15 per turn. And up this by another 25%. I think it's worth it. We've actually got another building that we can make here as well. Grain storage is not a bad idea. Gives us a boost to public order as well, which is never a bad thing. What's the kind of money we're making in this settlement? Looks like industry and peasantry. bit of both. Private workshops, not necessarily a bad idea as well, but you don't get a massive boon to industry with that one. Could also go for some of these, maybe prestige buildings. Like an administration office, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. We need the prestige, don't we? So let's go for it. Cool, and we've got a small city over here. Wonder if that can be upgraded. It can, but we just don't have the money for it just yet, so that's alright. It's fine. We've got food production buildings going here as well. Let's actually get grain storage in there too. Just make food as much as we can from the places where we can do it. Cool, that's that sorted. Lost some relationships, gained some friendships, whatever. Lusu, and when we are back, that's probably why our income didn't move very much. Even though we finished a lot of buildings, which is a good thing actually. That means that it kind of equalized even with those administration jobs, assignments, sorry, coming back. Anyway, right, let's move Sun Jian, keep her going south. That was the idea. Don't think Yanbaihu's got any armies left, or at least, oh, he does actually, they're over here. Yanbaihu himself is over here, so it's probably a good job for bringing 2 armies. Can they both move an equal distance? Just about.
Outwards and on.
Let's move these guys over this way. And yeah, should be enough to take this settlement, I think. Cao Cao is taking settlements from him as well. Also, his capital over here. Where is it, his capital? Yeah, I think that one's his capital there. Cao Cao's going for it, which is good. I'm kind of thinking that Chang Diao's not going to get there in time. Actually, no, he might do. It's only 3 turns away. Cool. Alright, we'll keep him moving as well. I think that's it again for troop movement. There's not too much going on at the moment. So, yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. And I don't really want to build anything else just yet. We've got a lot of buildings going. I'd like to let some of these finish, just so we can see where we're at. But we're making a decent amount of money now. Decent amount of food. What's our prestige looking like? It's gone up to 427. That's gone up quite a lot in that last turn, actually, because it was at 415, I think, at the end of the last turn. So that's shot up by 12, which is brilliant. Really good. We should get to the kingdom level in no time. Army reports. Not much going on there. I think that's it for this turn as well. I think, guys, that might be it for this episode. So, if you made it this far, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Apologies for no webcam going forward. I think I'm not going to bother with this series at all, again, with the webcam, just because I'm having problems with it. I didn't used to have problems with it, though, which is, you know, I think it's some sort of software issue. Anyway, I won't bore you with all that stuff. If you enjoyed the episode, guys, make sure you hit that like button. If you've got any tips or feedback for me, leave those in the comments down below. It's always appreciated. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Also, in the description down below, there's links to my social media. If you want to give me a follow over there as well, that would be greatly appreciated too. So, with that all said, guys, I will see you on the next one.